Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Saturday Live. Trying something new out today, changing my schedule up, everything like that today. So I want to thank y'all for showing up live. Thank y'all for participating along and tuning in to this broadcast. I'm just starting, so I'll give it a few minutes, see who shows up and everything like that. I am doing this all on my phone, so bear with me here. So let me move some things along. I do have the queue open if you are in need of a reading or anything like that. Everything is down in the description for readings and everything like that. They all are paid readings, everything like that. The queue is open if you do want to get in the queue. Exclamation point join. No spaces to get in. But let's give it a few minutes here. Let's see who's gonna pop into the chat here and everything like that. We'll see who shows up. Let's see who shows up. So what do y'all got going on today? What do y'all got going on this Saturday? Saturday of the 13th here. We just had the 12/12 portal yesterday, showing up to remind us that we need to embrace the new beginnings. We need to embrace the moving forward with our creative adventures and our new belief system and our new things going in, that we got new knowledge that we're getting, new rooted knowledge that we're getting, and different things like that. We need to embrace it and um, start clearing out the things that we want to start clearing out the things that we don't want moving forward into 2026. Hey, welcome in. So with that said, let's see what's going on here. See what's going on. Still early in the chat. Still early. Let's see if anyone shows up. We'll see. I'll do a couple past, present, and future things here. We'll see if anyone shows up for a personal read or anything like that. We'll see if anyone wants to read today. So let's see here. Let's do a couple things here and let's see what's going on. Let's take a look here. Now, I do want to thank y'all. I want to thank everybody for showing up. I want to thank everybody for being live with me. I want to thank everybody that does show up live with me. Does show up live. There's a lot of subscribers. And I want to thank the few that do show up, that do support my channel, that do show up, that do share their channel, that really puts effort into actually staying along with the messages and really has supported me from around the beginning since I started the channel, has really supported me and supported me from their journey, from the time that they aligned with my path. They aligned on my path. They have stayed with me and supported the channel and really helped me move the channel forward. I really do appreciate you guys and gals. I really do appreciate y'all, because y'all have helped me make the channel into what it's been now. Now I got like 47 subscribers, almost 50 subscribers here. Almost 50 subscribers. And a few months ago, I didn't even think I was going to have 40 subscribers or even alone 10 subscribers. But you guys, ladies and gals, are enjoying the music that I put out with my guitar. You are enjoying that. There's been a lot of improvement on that. There's been a lot of songs put out for that. A lot of improvement on that over the last few months. Also with my tarot platform, there's been a lot of improvement with that, with learning the cards and putting different things out there with the platform. I do have the Ko-Fi page up, which everybody is welcome to go ahead and check out. All the links are in the community page for that. Be able to check that out over there. I do have the weekly readings and everything up for, if you remember. I do have those up. I just got the gold up today. Do apologize, that was a little late with my schedule. I do have all that taken care of there. So if you are in need of a reading or anything like that, a personal reading or anything like that, they are all paid readings moving forward. If you are in need of a reading, everything is down in the description below. There's many ways that you can pay for that. You can either pay right on the bottom of the screen here on the right side through the Cash App QR code there, or you can go over to the Buy Me a Coffee page. The link is in the description there. You can click on that and that'll get you over to the Buy Me a Coffee page where you're able to donate there and get a reading and everything like that. I ask if you do need a reading and you do pay, please head off to the third party page, pay, and come on back with the confirmation that you did pay. Either let myself know or one of my moderators know, and I will get you in. And we'll get you in, and I will get you a reading there. I do multiple different readings that I offer. I offer love readings. I offer healing readings. I offer shadow work readings. I offer general readings. I offer question readings, depending on what you want. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. The door is open. Stay a little while. Check it out. If the messages are for you, stick around. Share the page. Tell your friend. Tell your family member. Tell your third cousin from third cousin that needs some healing. Come on in. So there are many ways that you can pay for a reading and everything like that through the description, everything like that. I also want to take this time to say that there is also in the description, along with the Ko-Fi page and the Buy Me a Coffee and everything like that, there's also a wish throne list. The throne wish list, I should say. Sorry about that. The throne wish list. If you want to support my channel in any way, anything like that, you are able to go over there and purchase gifts and different things like that. You are able to help me out either through the tarot or through the guitar playing. You're able to help me out in that aspect of things over there. You are able to help me out. So, if you do want to support me that way, you're more than welcome to. Now, also, I do want to thank y'all for being a membership. If you are a member over on the Ko-Fi page, I want to thank y'all for being a member. I also want to thank y'all for showing up on the lives. Thank y'all for showing up on the lives. I'm trying to get a schedule here, with my daughter and everything. I'm trying to get a schedule here that works best for everyone else, but also myself. And I know that the times that I do go live, if people do need to show up, they will show up. They will show up. You guys will follow. You will show up. You will support if those are the times that you can make it. If you're not able to make it at those times, please go back and watch the videos and the stuff. Watch them later on. Please save them and watch them later. I do appreciate that. Sometimes you're not able to be on every time that I'm on. You're not able to. And that I understand that. Everyone has a busy schedule. Everyone has other things going on in their life. They have other tarot readers that are on. They have other things that they watch and different things they do. I get that. I'm not dogging you. I'm not saying that, oh, come to mine over someone else's. No. If you're willing to come to mine, you will come to mine. If you're willing to come to my platform and stick around and enjoy the tarot reading and engage and really, get into the class, get into the doors, open the doors and walk in and want to do the healing and be healed and hear the messages and, speak to spirit, we can do that. But that choice is up to yours. I'm not going to force everybody to come in. I'm not going to force everyone to sit there and, hound everyone to come on in. If you're willing to come on in, the door is open. You're more than welcome to come in. I'm putting it out there, universe, spirit. The doors are open. The right people will come and follow me. The right people will come in. The right people will reach intuitive insights, tarot and guitar. The right people will show up, and they'll continue to show up in the lives, and they'll continue to show up in the lives. I do want to give a big shout out to a few people. I want to give a big shout out, and I want to say this. I want to give a big shout out to one of my guitar players here, and he is Johnny Hazard. Johnny Hazard. I want to give a big shout out to Johnny Hazard. He is a wonderful musician that does loop. He does his loop pedals and everything. He's out in Vegas. He does wonderful. I also want to give a shout out to Matt Bolton Music. Matt Bolton Music. He is another wonderful musician there that does another wonderful loop pedaling with the loop pedals. He has his piano, though. He does keyboard also. He's out in California. He's a wonderful another artist. His vibe is, both of their vibes are decent that I like watching. I also want to give a shout out to Shep Gold. That's the first person that I watched on the live. So that's the first person that I watched on the live, the first person that I started vibing with over there. So, and I just continued watching the lives from there. So I want to give a shout out to Shep Gold. He is another person. He talks a lot when he does his stuff, but he does also play music. And when he does play music, he gets into it. He gets into it. He streams on a bunch of different platforms over there. He does weekly, daily over there, I think. So those are a few musicians that I want to give a shout out to. I also want to give a shout out to Cimarex Tarot. Cimarex Tarot. He changed his platform up a little bit about a month ago. He changed it up and changed the times up and stuff like that. Staying on a little longer, and he's making it work for him. He's getting people showing up. People are supporting his channel. He's out of Virginia. There. I also want to give a big shout out over there to my Zodiac reader. That is point blank, point on every single time. That's Rich Loop. I know he's got a big following, but he is spot on. He does all Zodiacs, and he is spot on. He is spot on with the weekly Zodiacs. He is spot on. He tells you like it is. He don't sugarcoat it. He tells you, he gets to the point. Rich Loop. I think he still does his Saturday reads, $22.22 reads. I think he still does those. Don't quote me on that. It's been a minute since I've been on Saturday Live and watched him. Also want to give a big shout out, and I learned a lot from this guy. I've learned a lot from him over the last few months that I found him. Mr. Cosmic Boogeyman. He has a big following, a big ass following. But I wanna give a shout out to him because I've learned a lot over the last few months from watching his streams and watching his videos and stuff like that. You're welcome in. The door is open. Stay a little while. If the messages are resonating, please stay a little while. Share the channel. Let everyone else know to come on in that I'm live. Let everyone else know. Your friends, family, everybody. Like I said, I want to give a shout out to Cosmic Boogeyman. I think he's live now, but he does wonderful over there. He tells you like it is. He talks to spirit. He gets engaged with spirit. He knows what's going on over there. So he gives you wonderful advice too over there. There's a few other ones that I do watch that are really decent. There's some females that are really decent that I watch and everything like that for like a collective reads and different zodiac reads and different things like that over there. If you are into astrology, Minnow Tarot, he is wonderful on astrology. That's my go-to astrology guy. If I need to know about astrology, I'm Pisces. So if I need to know about astrology, then that's the guy I go to for astrology. That's my go-to guy. He lets me know all the astrology stuff going on that I need to know. And right now with Pisces, Neptune is in Pisces here. We're getting this Mercury retrograde is just shy of leaving here, and we're into this Neptune here. But also we got this week. We got the coming up. We got the Mars Saturn direct, Mars and Saturn here in Pisces, and that's gonna be a week. That's gonna be a week. But I want to give a shout out to those people because they have helped me out throughout the months. They have helped me out. Also, there's one lady I want to. If you're into shadow work or you're into anything, she has a couple different platforms. I really want to give a shout out to her. Grounded Fire Tarot. That lady has had a few things going on over on her platform, and they actually changed it up a little bit. They do a couple things each week. They have a couple different platforms over there. Grounded Fire Tarot. They believe they have a website and stuff like that. Check everybody out with the music. Check everybody out with the channel and stuff like that. There's another person I want to give a shout out to, and if I don't give a shout out to her, then I'm going to be in trouble here because she has shared my channel a lot. She has really helped the channel move into new subscribers and really put effort into really helping me out here a little bit to get this channel moving forward a little bit. Ethereal Moonlight out of Ohio. This lady has shared my channel quite a bit and actually helped me get new subscribers to the channel and everything. And I want to thank her for her support and everything like that through the channel and everything because we are all here helping each other out. She does go live every day, 10 o'clock Standard Eastern Time. She does go live, sometimes sooner than that. That's Ethereal Moonlight. Another wonderful tarot reader. goes live every day. I want to thank her for sharing the channel and helping me get new subscribers and things like that. So with that said, since we got the thanks out the since we got the thanks out the way and everything like that, let's jump right in and let's see here. Spirit has already pulled a card out for us already pulled a card out here. So let's go along with this. Let's go along with this. I'm gonna pull some cards here and let's see what Spirit has for us. And if anyone pops in and wants to read or anything like that, then we'll go from there. We'll go from there. The door is open. Spirit, the door is open. Can you send your messages out? Bring everyone in that needs to hear it. Bottom of the deck, right there. Boom. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. This hurdle. What the heck's going on here? What the heck is going on here? This is wonderful. This is wonderful so far. This is very wonderful. Hey, Jimmy. Welcome in, Jimmy. Welcome in. If the messages are resonating, stick along. Stick along for a little while, and don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Consider subscribing to the channel if you would. Consider sharing the channel with everybody. Share it with your friends, your family, your cousins, anybody that needs the healing or anything like that. August 19th. Leo. Yes, Leo. Okay. Fire sign, the fire sign. So I pulled a few cards here so far, and just randomly just pulling some cards here, see what's going on, waiting for people to show up in the chat. We got this Four of Wands here. We got the Four of Wands. We got the Three of Pentacles. We got the Eight of Wands, and we got the Seven of Wands, which is reversed here. So somebody here is looking for the someone here wants a celebration. They want the celebration in their family life. They're looking for the celebration in their family life. They're looking for their celebration in their business life also. Business life. Let me see here. Let's see here. I have a whole energy. Let me see here. I'm doing this on my phone, so give me a moment here. You have a whole lot of energy going on? Okay. Anything in particular you want a reading on or anything like that? If you are looking for a reading, trying hard to balance. I understand it can be pretty hard sometimes trying to balance everything, trying to balance a schedule and balance everything like that. And I would look at seeing what is what's serving your highest, what is serving your highest good and what isn't. And what isn't serving it, get rid of it. Just get rid of it. If it ain't serving your highest good, it ain't helping you out, or it's not supporting you in different ways, then just clear it out. Instead of going into 2026 with it, just clear it out. Clear it out. Have a fresh start, clear it out. Sometimes you gotta put yourself first here. You don't want to neglect the other things, but you also want to take care of yourself here, make time for yourself. You want to make sure that you have that schedule, balance and everything, making sure that schedule is in balance, like the temperance, making sure things are in balance here. Somebody here, like I said here, we got two cards off the bat, and for me, let's see, going through, let's see here, going through, let me see if I can read this here. Going through a hard breakup and need to let go so I can improve myself. Yes, and I'm gonna say this. I'm really gonna say this here. If anybody, even yourself here, when you do go through a breakup, I'm gonna say this. You do need time to heal. You need time to heal. You need time to work on yourself and improve yourself. You need time to really focus on those things that really need healing. Because if you don't, you just rush into another relationship. You just rush forward. You're just gonna end up repeating the same cycles. You're going to end up repeating those same cycles, and the situation, they're not going to change. They're not going to change. You need time to look within, meditate, look within, and really heal yourself is what you really need time to do. Because a lot of people there, they turn around and they want to just jump right into another relationship. They want to move forward, try to relieve what they want. And most times, those relationships don't work out. They do not work out because you're still stuck on the other person. You still have feelings for the other person. You're still not over that mindset. You're still in that mindset of the other relationship, and you really haven't fully healed. You haven't gave yourself time to really heal, and that's what you need from relationships. You need time to heal and to move forward here. You need that time to really heal. So what I have here with this spread here is the Four of we go from the Four of, put it this way, you go from the Four of Wands to the Three of Pentacles here. And with this here, somebody here is looking for the celebration in their home life. They're looking for that celebration. They're looking for their ships. They want that celebration in their home life, but they also want it in their business life. They also want that happiness in their business life. They want to see that balance. And as you were talking about balance here, Jimmy, they want to see that balance. They're balancing their schedule out. They're balancing what they're doing within their home life to their business life. They're having that homework schedule here, balancing it. And things are going to be moving in fast. Looks like things are going to be moving in very fast for you. But you got to get over this hurdle. You got to get over this hurdle that you got. And whatever this hurdle is, that's where you got to get over it. So let's pull a card. Let's see what we got for this Seven of Wands here. Oh, the World. That came out right away. The World. Are you creating the world you want? Things are moving in fast. Things could move in fast for your business, for your home life. But are you really creating the world you want? Are you? Because remember, your thoughts and actions are creating your future. Your thoughts are creating your present. Your thoughts are creating your present and your future. So let's pull a card here and let's see here. We got a card right here, the Wheel of Fortune here. It is reversed, so we feel like, there we go. We got the Wheel of Fortune here. And this is reversed. I mean, it's not a bad thing, but we feel like the universe is moving slowly with things, moving very, very slowly with things right now. Maybe you were building a better foundation here. You were building a better foundation. You were something here, and it's slow and steady. Just like farmers, they go out, they plant their crops in the spring, they plant them, they cultivate the land and everything like that. They plant their seeds, and you gotta wait. You gotta wait through the heat, through the rain, through the droughts. You gotta wait it out. So in the fall, you can go ahead and collect your crop, and hopefully you have enough to hold you over through the winter. Hopefully, you have some success, and you're able to get that. And the universe is stating that even though you feel like things aren't moving fast, they are moving. They are moving for you. They are moving because things are going to be coming in very fast for you here. Once you start balancing yourself and start getting on a rigid schedule and balancing yourself, things are going to work out for you. Yeah, it's going to take some time, but you'll find your flow. You'll find your flow here. And let's take a look here. Find your flow. Let's see why we got these the World and the Wheel of Fortune reversed here. Let's take a look. Let's see why we got it reversed though. Oh, okay. You got the Star energy. You got some major arcana cards here. You got 3 of them so far. The World, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Star here. So you are shining your star here with this here. You are putting your star out. You are shining your energy, your star within your home life, also within your business life here. You are shining your star energy. Yes, amen, amen, amen to that. I mean, you do have the star energy, and the star energy here, that's you. That's you shining your spark. That's you putting your creative aspects out there and sharing it with the world, whatever that may be. It could be sharing it with your family. It could also be sharing it with your home, with your business side of things. It could be that creative project you want to do that you were thinking about doing. Once you put yourself out there, and I'm gonna say this, it might be that you're not putting yourself out there on the right platform, or you're not venturing out to the right people, because you're thinking negatively on your situation. Like, hey, I don't have a car. Like for me, I go out and play guitar, but I don't have a vehicle right now, so it's a little bit harder for me to get around. There's a little bit more obstacles for me to get around to where I need to go to get a ride and different things like that, to go ahead and play my guitar and do gigs and different things like that. So I'm limited. I limit myself on where I can go depending on where I can get to. And that could be a stressor to where it's like, yeah, you have the energy here, you have the spark, the stars are aligned for you, you have it, but you're limiting yourself on what you can do. If you open yourself up a little bit and you really put yourself out there, maybe change up the times a little bit, look at a different time slot, maybe you can make it work where you can still, throw a few bucks to somebody and still get a ride. You got to change up the way you think about things, maybe change up certain times you're doing things, because it may not work out. And that's where you got to really focus on your choices. If you really focus on your choices, because you could be making important choices here and really not moving forward here to really help yourself. It could be financially. You're making some financial poor choices because you really want to be the king of your wands. You really want to take lead of it. You want to be strong. You want to have that masculine energy on your choices. But you have this obstacle here, and you need to get over that hurdle. You need to get over the hurdle because that's a blockage. You got this blockage here. You feel like things were moving fast for a moment, and then you have this blockage. And the universe stops you for a minute sometimes and says, "Hey, are you really creating the world you want?" They will stop you in your tracks and say, "Hey, are you creating the world you want?" The universe will show you. If you do not pay attention to the messages the universe is sending you, they will stop you in your tracks and say, "Hey, now we're stopping you. What's going on here? What's going on here?" Because you got some positive cards here. You got the Hangman reversed or forward, sorry. The Hangman's forward here, so you are looking at this from a different perspective here. You are looking at this from a big different perspective here with this energy here, with the star energy. You are trying to get out of your comfort zone, step out. That hermit mode, you're stepping out a little bit. But you're stepping out a little bit, but you're looking at this from a different perspective here. You're looking at this home life and balance life, this homework balance. You're looking at it where, how can I balance this to really make this work? Hello, Moonlight. How you doing tonight? Or today, how you doing? This morning. How you doing? I'm all right. Not too bad. Pulling some cards, seeing what's going on. Getting, pulling people in for reads and stuff like that. Share the channel. Let people know I'm live. Share it. Let people know I'm live to come on in, get paid reading, get some readings and stuff like that. Let people know I'm here. Gonna be here for a little while, changing up the schedule. Like I said, you are looking at this from a different perspective here, upside down. You're looking at this from a different perspective. You might be looking at this and seeing what things you need to work on, what Spirit is telling you. You might be looking at this from Spirit side. Because I feel, and this is just my opinion, I feel that we have two sides of us. We have the one side that is, yes. Guidance is always there, and I can tell you, Spirit is always with you. Spirit is always with you no matter where you go. It's always with you. Once you look within, I'm going to say this, once you meditate and look within, and that's what I'm saying, I feel that we have two sides of us. We have our physical side, which is our body, and then we have our spiritual side. We have our spirit. We have two sides of us, two sides that are in us. And sometimes we need to look within and see what Spirit wants. What does Spirit truly want? What does your spirit truly want? What does your spirit need? Because I'm going to say this. In this world, when we leave this world, we come in with nothing. We leave with nothing. Remember that. We come in this world with nothing. We leave with nothing. And on that note, gain, and don't quote me on this quote, but I'm going to piece it together from what I can remember. Always, you want to gain more knowledge for your spirit and do more things for your spirit than for your physical self, if that makes sense. What I'm saying is your spirit's going to live on longer. Your spirit's going to live on longer than your body is. Your body's only here for a certain amount of time, your physical body. Your spirit's going to live on year and year and year after month, year and year after, and generations after. It's going to move on and go into different and different things like that, your spirit. Always, and you want to gain more knowledge for your spirit, more knowledge for your spirit. That's why they always tell you gain knowledge. They always tell you to read, gain knowledge, and things like that, because it's beneficial for your spirit. It's beneficial for your spirit. It really is. So what we have also is this Six of Pentacles here, the Six of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles here is the wind. The Six of Pentacles is that rooted knowledge, the rooted seed, the rooted knowledge, the rooted growth, the growth that is being there within your business aspect, the growth that you are creating. You are creating by putting yourself out there with your star energy, with your light, with your star energy, your light. This could be from being a light worker, being a star seed, being a healer, being clairvoyance, psychic, different things like that. Many of things. If you're into meditation, if you're into healing massages and different things like that, whatever practice you're into, this could be shining your light into that and sharing your knowledge, sharing that rooted knowledge with everybody, sharing it into your business aspects, sharing it with the world. Because we are children of the Lord. We are children of the Lord. The Lord the Lord put us out here to share his knowledge, share his gifts. The Lord has put gifts, natural born talent into you to share with everybody. And I'm gonna say this: do you love what you're doing? Do you love what you're doing? Do you love the person you are? Everyone needs time to heal. Everyone needs time to heal. They really do. They need time to heal. And that's when you gotta look within yourself and you gotta tell yourself, hey, what does my spirit want? Listen to yourself. Take 5-10 minutes, do a bunch of different breathing exercises, different things you can do to open your chakras and open your mind up and different things like that for spirit to come in and teach you. Because it's all about energy. It's all about energy. Energy is a big one. The world around us is energy. The universe works on energy waves. Energy waves. When someone is not in vibrational alignment, the situation is going to be off big time. It's going to be off. The energy is not going to be there. You can tell. The energy is just not going to be there when you're not on that same frequency. And not everyone is meant to stay on everyone's frequency. You're not meant to line up like that. Some people are meant to come in. Some people are meant to come in and teach you what you need to learn, and they move on. Sometimes you're meant to follow. Sometimes you're meant to fall into their path to teach them things. And another quote. Some people come into your life, and you if you question this a lot, like, hey, why are all these people coming into my life? Why are and I said this before, like, why are a lot of people coming into my path and showing me things that I've already learned, I already went through? They're coming into your path because you've been through those situations, and now it's your time to help them. You're meant to show up on their path to help them, and that's why they're showing up in your path. Or it could be vice versa, the same way. That's why I never dismiss if I run into somebody, say I'm out at Walmart or out at Myers or Target or even at the gas station, and I run into somebody and they're chatting with me for a few minutes. I don't dismiss it because maybe I needed to hear that information and I needed to get a different perspective of it. With the hangman, maybe I needed to get a different perspective of it. Hear it from someone else's side of the story. See what they're talking about. Maybe some of the readings that I get with the zodiac readings or the collective reads, maybe some of those readings and the person they're talking about are myself. If they're talking about said person or said collective, whoever it may be, they're talking about that and they're saying, well, this, and this, maybe that's yourself. Maybe they're talking about you. Flip it around and see that it might be you. How can you put yourself in that situation? What do you have going on? And I always, anytime I do collective reads or I do zodiac reads or anything like that, or I'm live or anything like that, please always use your own discernment. Use your own tuition to help guide you, and take the cards and put them into your own life, your own situations you have going on, your own things you have going on in your own life at the current moment. Because you know your life better than I do. You know your life better than anybody. You know what you have going on day to day. So take the cards and interpret them into your own life. If you need to, go on to Google and say, hey, how does this, and this card relate to my money? How does this and this card relate to relationships or business or whatever it needs to be? You can easily interpret this many different ways. Every card has its own meaning. Every card has its own, well, every card can be read, I'm going to say this, every card can be read in different ways. Let me see here for a moment. I have a lot of loving energy to share with the world. Everyone around me can feel my loving positive energy. This breakup has broken my balance. Okay. So it feels like it's shaking you up at your core. Like you were looking for, you were hoping for something, you were hoping for one thing, but the universe came in and turned around and did another. And that can really shake up things. Really shake up things. When you're on that flow of things and you think things are working out and then they turn out differently. that can really shake up your core and really if you would like, Jimmy, if you would like a reading and everything like that, I got different ways you can pay and everything like that. I can do a reading for you if you want a reading. We can do some advice and everything like that. I can take care of you here. It's not a big issue. I can take care of you here. So, like if somebody here is taking this knowledge though. They are taking this knowledge that they have here. They are looking at it from a different perspective, and they're trying to relay it back into their home life and their business life, so they can really prosper and have that balance life here. They can have that balance within their life here. So those are the messages I have there. So let's see here. Let's see what your past, present, and your future looks like. Let's take a look here. Let's take a look here. At this time, anybody that's in the chat, anybody that's coming in, please hit that thumbs up button. Hit that thumbs up button. It is very appreciated. Consider hitting that subscribe button. If the messages are resonating with you, consider that subscribing to the channel. Consider checking out the Ko-Fi page and becoming a member over there. Becoming a member over there. You will not regret becoming a member over there. It will be very beneficial for your monthly reading. You will not regret it. For the amount of money that is being paid over there, you will not regret it. You will not regret it. So let's see here. Let's see what's going on for your past, your present, and your future here. Move my legs out a little bit. Okay, let's see here. What we got here. Okay. Ooh. In your past here. Oh shit. Again. We got the Four of Wands again. Four of Wands once again. You see that? I just shuffled the cards. I put them in. I shuffled them. We got the Four of Wands in your past here. We got the Hermit in your present, and I was talking about the Hermit. And then in your future, we got the Four of Swords. Oh, whoever I'm speaking to, this is speaking of energy here with the Four of Wands. In the past, you had the celebration, you had the home life, you had that wonderfulness, you had that celebration at one point in your past. You had that celebration, you had that energy that was loving, that joyful energy. You had that joyful energy, and in the present here, you have this Hermit. And the Hermit here is where you're stepping out of your comfort zone. You're stepping out. You're stepping into this new being of yourself. You're stepping into it, and you're starting to see where did all my joy go that I had? Where did all my happiness, my joy, where did it go? And in your future self is telling you need to rest. You need to do some rest. You need to do some healing. Look within and see what you want truly. What does your joy want? Maybe it's time right here to say, I'm gonna step out of my comfort zone, try new things, but at the same time, I'm gonna do it for myself. I'm not gonna worry about everyone else. I'm gonna do it for myself right now. And if people want to join along, they will join along. If not, it is what it is. You're not meant to be in my circle, or meant to, follow me, or wherever you need to be. If you don't want to take the time to enjoy the things I do. So that's what I have here. This is the future self is telling you to heal, to really look within yourself, let go of whatever you need to let go of for the better, to step outside of your comfort zones a little bit, maybe shake things up just a tad, try different things out. If you feel like, yeah, I've been thinking about trying this new food, I've been thinking about trying that new sushi place, two towns over, go for it. It might be beneficial. It may be beneficial for you. So let's pull again. The Ten of Pentacles is the past. The future, the present self is this Two of Pentacles, and we got the Eight of Swords reversed is your future self. So the past self is looking like they had the resources, they had the money, they had this knowledge, but it looks like they made some poor choices, or not even just poor choices, just didn't utilize, had some missed opportunities, didn't utilize what they had, didn't utilize the things that they had going on at their at that time in their past maybe made some poor choices with money and different things like that, or have some money issues going on and things like that. And now it's like the present self is telling you you're affected by it. You're going back and forth in these indecision, this cycle. You're going back and forth like, what's going on? My past self now is, because of this money situation and things going on, now it's affecting my future, my present self. But what your future self is telling you is to get rid of the blinders. Get rid of the blinders and start breaking this cycle. Start breaking this cycle of the Two of Pentacles. Stop stop and break this cycle. Stop going back and forth and tell yourself 2026 is going to be a year that you start clearing up all this. You start getting rid of the blindfolds. You start breaking out. You start opening up a little bit. Be able to have some relief. Be able to get those things off your chest. Be able to pay a few things and say, hey, this is now off my chest. I don't have to worry about this. I don't have to worry about this burden anymore. This is not a burden anymore. This is off my chest. This weight is off my chest. I don't have to worry about it no more. You know? So let's see again. Let's see again. Your past self has some baggage, has some hurt. Okay. Okay. I did see this Hierophant 3 times now. This is the 3rd time I've seen it. 2 times on the bottom of the deck in your future self. So let's see here. In the past self, you got this 5 of Swords. No, 7 of Swords. Sorry. You got the 7 of Swords, which is reversed here in the past self. Your present self has this 8 of Wands here. And your future self has this Hierophant, but it's reversed. So somebody here, with the resources that they currently have, they're not unlocking the doors that they need for the future with their resources. They're not fully with their crop. They're not fully utilizing their crop where they need to. And I'm going to say this. In the past, you had all this doubt, you had all this stress, you had all this anguish, this doubt and everything like that. And it seems like in the past, you let go of some of that energy. You let go of some of that energy. You got rid of it. You didn't really keep it with you moving forward. And now you're looking for your crop. You're going through your crop. You're picking your crop in the present. You're picking your crop up. You're picking your energy. You know what you want. You're going out and also you're making choices. You're picking things that you want in life. You're making the choices based on what you want. You did the work. You did the work. Now the universe is saying, here, it's your time to go collect the crop. But what are you doing with that crop? What are you doing with it? When you get money, how are you spending it? How are you saving it? How are you utilizing it? When you get this energy or you get this creative spark, how are you utilizing it? Like for me, for example, I write songs. They come, it comes natural for me with songwriting. Now you go ahead and write like a 5-page essay. That's a different story. But writing songs, it comes natural. So if I just write songs down on paper and do nothing with it, just write a song and do nothing with it, don't put any chords to it, don't go out and go on YouTube or TikTok or whatever it may be, those platforms, or go out and street perform with it and do nothing with it, I'm not utilizing open those doors that I really need for my future self. Yes, I am writing songs for my future self, but am I really doing anything with that for my future self to unlock these doors? The door is there. You just have to go through it. You have to unlock it. It's not going to unlock itself. You have to, find the keys within the resources. Within your resources, you have to find the keys that you need to go ahead and unlock that door. Some of these doors are right there in front of you. You just have to, unlock them. And the thing is, how do I unlock the door? How do I unlock that with the Hierophant? Not the Hierophant, High Priest. Yeah, the Hierophant. No. Yeah, the Hierophant. How do you unlock that door with the Hierophant? How do you unlock it? Where do you find the keys? How do you unlock it? Well, you have to look within with that. Some of this stuff you already have within you. You already have it within you. You already know what you want. It's already there. Okay. Sometimes you gotta look within yourself. And when you look within yourself, you have the knowledge you need. You have all the resources. You have everything you need right inside you. You just have to tap into it and really see what you have going on personally with yourself to really embrace that. So let's pull some more cards here. Let's pull some more cards here. And I appreciate everyone that has shown up today. I do appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for showing up. Thank y'all for your support and showing up. Because again, you are the divine following. You are the divine following here at Intuitive Insights. And the best part of Intuitive Insights is you. We got 2 more cards here. 2 more cards. So you got this. You're right here. You got this 2 of Swords. The 2 of Swords is reversed. You also got this 8 of Wands. And this 8 of Wands keeps coming out. It keeps coming out, this 8 of Wands. It keeps coming out. The 4 of Wands keeps coming out, and the 8 of Wands keeps coming out. So it looks like the celebration is coming. Let's see here. You got this 2 of Swords here. The 2 of Swords here is a crossroads. If it's forward, it's a crossroads. Like, here, what path do I go down? I'm not sure what path to go down. Do I go left? Do I go right? What path? No, this is telling you when it's reversed. You know what path you want to go down. You know where you need to be. You know what you want to do. You know how you want things to go. You know what direction you want things to go in. You know already. You already know. You don't have to make that decision. You already know. And it says, because you know, things are going to be moving in very fast now. Once you take the choice to go down that path. Once you take that path, go down it, things are going to work in very fast for you. Some people are meant to stay in your life for a certain amount of time. They're meant to stay in your life for a certain amount of time, help you heal, help you grow. And other people, they're meant to stay longer. Not everyone is meant to stay in your life, on your path, forever. Like I said, some people are meant to help you heal. Some people are there for you to help them heal, and things and vice versa. Sometimes you need to clear one thing to make room for another. Make room for something totally better. And I can say this, when you are looking for a relationship, and you are looking for a relationship, either short-term, long-term, whatever it may be, stop looking at the things you don't want in a partner. Stop looking at those things. Like, hey, I don't want this, I don't want that. Start looking at the things you do want in a relationship. And I'm going to say this. Once you start loving yourself, and you start healing yourself, and you start loving yourself, the universe will align you up with those things. Once you start loving yourself. Once you start putting love into the things you do, with your creative adventures, with your creative hobbies, with the things you love doing, when you start putting positive healing energy into the things you do, and the universe starts seeing that you're loving what you're doing and you love the things you're doing, then the universe will graciously compensate you for that. And it might be one of those things where it turns into a hobby, where you're just loving this, you're loving what you're doing, and you're like, hey, maybe I can make money at this. I have a talent at this. Maybe I can make money at this. Maybe. I'm going to put myself out there. I love what I do. I'm going to share it with the world. Just for fun. I'm going to go on TikTok for a moment and just share it. Hey, there's this wonderful group I'm in, and I just want to share this project I've been working on. I want to share this song I've been doing. Just sharing it. And somebody comes along and says, hey, I can pay you for that. How much you want for that? Or I got this idea, or I've been looking for something like that. What do you charge? What do you charge for that? What do you charge for this? Maybe if you're a handyman. And I bring up handyman a lot because there's so much you can do with that. Say, for example, you're a handyman, and you're just doing some free work for a couple friends and family. You're doing some work for free, and you post it online. People see it, and they're like, ooh, I see this, and this. How much you charge? Do you charge for this, or are you just doing it for free, or what's going on? And you start building a following, you start building a clientele, you start building that. Because people start seeing it. They start seeing it, and they start sharing it. And sometimes you have to do free work. Sometimes when you're on doing tarot readings, you have to do the free readings in order to build people and build up people's confidence to come on back. It isn't going to work overnight. No, you have to build up that confidence in people to say, hey, I see this. You're doing pretty well. I see it. I've been on a few times. I watched you. Now I'm ready to put some money in. I'm ready to support you. I'm ready to do this because I've seen it. I'm ready to support you now because I've seen this. Just like if you're playing guitar or you're playing an instrument and you're street performing. You play so long at a certain area and you keep coming back. Now one of these businesses down the road see you and they're like, ooh, I seen this person playing. I see you playing for a while over here. Let me bring you in. I need a gig. Someone didn't show up this week. I need you as a gig. And they're shorthanded and they need somebody. And you show up and you never know. Like for example, the guy I listened to, Johnny Hazard, one man band. Johnny Hazard out of Las Vegas. He played at a casino once. One time he played at that casino. And ever since they kept having him come back. He blew it out the park. All I needed was that one performance for them to say, "Hey, you're immaculate at this. Let's bring you back every week." And he's been playing at that now for 4 or 5 years. The same casino over there. So, you really put your effort forward. People can see it. We got 2 more cards here that came out, and they came out forward here. So, whatever path you're going down, you know that that's the path you need to take. You know you're taking that path. You know you're going that direction, and things are going to be moving very fast for you here. Once you go down that path and you make that choice to really love yourself, to really heal, to love yourself, to really embrace yourself here. Because you're the Ace of your Pentacles. You have everything you need. You have your resources. You have everything you need right in your hands. You just have to figure out how to go ahead and materialize that into the material world. How do you materialize that into your pentacles, into your money, into your material world? And you're open to receive it. You're open to receive it now. You got rid of whatever you needed to, and now you're open to receive it. You are open to receive this now. You are open to receive it. You're open to the knowledge. You're open to the growth of it, and you want to share it. You want to share it with the world. You want to put yourself out there and share it. You really want to embrace it and share it. And the universe is telling you can share it with the world. It's your time to share it with the world. It's your time. But are you really? What we don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the Three of Wands, the Queen of Swords, the Three of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles here. The Ten of Pentacles. Let me put this. Yeah. The Queen of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, and the Ten of the Three of Swords. If I slow down a minute, hold on now. The Queen of Swords, the Three of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles reversed. Sorry about that. That's where you see here on the bottom of the deck, which you don't see coming. And somebody here isn't really fighting that much to really embrace this. They're open to it. They're open to the knowledge, but they're not really putting in the forth effort to really move down this path that they really need to. They're not taking the time to show up when they need to. They're not really focused on this. They're like, hey, it is what it is. You know what I mean? They're not really putting a lot of effort towards it. They're not making the effort towards it. Because you have the Three of Wands, and that's stating that you're looking for your ships. You're looking for your ships, but it's like, are you really fighting for those ships to come in? Are you really setting everything up on land for those ships to come in and dock when they come in? Or what's going to happen when they come in? When the ships come in, I'm going to put it this way. When a freighter comes in, and they come in with a bunch of gravel, they come in with a bunch of stuff, how are you going to be able to move that and get that off the ship if you don't have anything to move it with? Can they just come in and say, here you go. We got all this product, but how do we get it off the ship? You have to have the resources and the tools in order to do that, in order to remove that from the ship and bring that to your own area. And with that said, once you start seeing a way through the door, start fighting for that, start seeing it, you have pentacles here. And they're gonna come in but they are reversed right now because you're not seeing a clear path through this door. You're not seeing yourself through this door with this Three of Wands here. You're not really stepping into it. You're not making the choice to step forward through this. You're not really fighting forward, really to embrace yourself, to really be open to this knowledge that you have. Everything is right here. You are divinely chosen. You have everything you need right in your hand. Your hands are your money makers. You can make money with your hands. Whoever I'm speaking to, you can make money with your hands. I mean, you have the money is right there. You can make it. You have all the knowledge. You have everything you need right there. You just need to put yourself out there a little bit more. Yeah, some of these places might be a little far for you to get to go ahead and share your knowledge if it's local for you. But at the same time, you won't know until you put yourself out there and try. You won't know. You won't know. Just like for a job hunt. You won't know if someone's going to hire you until you put yourself out there and actually try. You won't know. You won't know. But you are making choices here. I'm going to say that. You are making choices here. You're getting rid of this negative energy with the devil here. You're getting rid of this negative energy, this negative thinking. You're not letting that negative thinking bother you. You're starting to see what you want. You're starting to see the path you want, and you're like, okay, this is what I want. I'm not fucking around no more. This is exactly what I want. But you're not seeing a clear path forward. You're not seeing that clear path forward. That's why the Three of Wands is reversed. You got this blockage going on, and that's where the High Priestess comes in, because it says you need to step back a moment and listen to Spirit. Listen to the universe. Listen to the Spirit. Listen to the synchronicities. Watch the synchronicities. Watch the numbers, the signs, the patterns. Listen. Watch those songs that come on at certain times of the day. You might be in the car thinking about something, and a song pops on the radio. Those are synchronicities. Those are things that the universe. Those are ways the universe are trying to get your attention. And listen to what you're thinking about at that time. You see certain numbers. If you're seeing 555, you're seeing 55, you're seeing 33, 111, 1111, 1011, all those synchronicities, or those master numbers, which are 1111, 22, or 33, 11, 22, and 33. Stop for a moment. Pause in the moment. Whoever I'm speaking with, pause in the moment. And think about what you're doing. What are you doing in that moment at that time? Take 5 minutes or even a minute. Just pause. Stop what you're doing. Everything. Pause. What am I thinking about? What am I thinking about? What am I doing? And then engage with the universe on what's going on. And then put it together. Because those are universal messages from the universe trying to get your attention to really open your eyes up and really see what you need to see so you can open this path up. Because you want your ship to come in. You want your ship to come in. You really do. But are you ready for your ship to come in? Are you ready for your ship to come in? Do you have everything on land ready for when the ships come in? Are you ready to grab everything you need and get rolling once the ships come in? For example, I'm going to say this. I've worked in restaurants and bars most of my life. Food business, I've worked in many years in the food business. I've worked in it many years. So I have some experience in this field. And I can tell you, and I've also went to college for restaurant management, so I have experience within this area. I'm going to say this. And if you ever worked in that type of industry, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you are in a slow period, and it's not fully that rush, like for example, Sunday morning can get very hectic for church rush. If you are not prepared for that church rush, if you are not prepared for the line being set up, or even if you're in dish tank, you're not prepared, you don't have all your dishes caught up, you don't have yourself prepared for it, you don't have yourself during the slow times, you don't have everything prepared, everything ready for that, you are going to get fucked, you're going to get slammed, and you are never going to be able to catch up. You are going to get so far behind, you're never going to be able to catch up, you're going to get lost, and you're going to get buried, and 3 hours later, you're still going to be trying to catch up, regardless what it is. You're going to get backed up. That's why you need to make sure you have things set up in advance for that. Do you have all your stuff set up for what you're trying to do? If you're trying to put yourself out there for gigs, if you're playing an instrument, if you're trying to put yourself out there with different platforms, for whatever it may be, do you have all the resources? Do you have everything you need set up on your end so when your ships do come in, you're able to handle that and be able to move fully on that? If you keep going out and doing gigs, like for example, I keep going out and telling myself when I go out and do gigs, I'm flipping through my pages, doing this and that, trying to read my songs and things like that, singing them. And I keep telling myself, I need a better setup. I need a better setup. I need a better setup. And I said it 3 or 4 times now. So it might be where I need to go back and fix my songs up where I can have them on 2 pages or 1 page or whatever it may need to be. I need to go back and reevaluate and fix that up a little bit instead of being comfortable with it. Instead of being in that comfortable, complacent mindset, you need to step it up a little bit and say, hey, maybe it's time to look at this and say, hey, I am saying this every time I go out. This is an issue when I go out. Do I have everything set up to the point where I can just flow? I can just flow. Do I have that flow set up? Same if you do tarot for a minute. If you're doing tarot readings, do you have everything you need? Do you have your cards set up? Do you have your message set up? Do you have things set up in a way that you can, do you have your session set up to go live the way you want it to set up so you don't have issues? Do you have things showing up on the platform? Are your Streamlabs working? Are your bots working? Are different things working? And test those things out before. Maybe do a live, check those things out, and then delete it. Just get rid of it and check it and go back on there again. Like, hey, put a comment out there in your post, in your community post that says, hey, I'm testing some things out. I'll be on, give me like 5 minutes or so. I'm testing some things out. I'll be on and off on the live, just testing some things out. You know, that and that. Give me a moment. And you do that to test it out, make sure it's all working before you go live, and then things don't work, and then you got to change everything up, and now you're into issues, and now this and that, and it throws your focus off. It throws your focus off on what you need, what you don't need to be focusing on. It just throws yourself off. And sometimes that's spirit. Sometimes that is spirit coming in and saying, you know what? We're stopping you from this because it ain't meant to work this way. We don't want it. It's not meant to work this way. That's not what needs to go. Sometimes we let our ego, we let the ego overpower us, that we can't really hear that inner voice, our inner spirit, and hear what inner spirit wants. Sometimes you need to let your inner self guide you. Again, right there. You've seen that. I shuffled the deck, 8 of Wands came out. Right away, the 8 of Wands. Things are moving very fast for you. And again, this is confirmation for you. Right there. You need to do the rest. You need to do the rest. Let go of whatever was bothering you. Do the rest. Do the healing. It's time to rest. Things are moving in very fast, but you need to rest in between. You need to rest also while these things are coming in very fast, because you got the most positive card in the deck. Sun. There is light. There is light. Whoever I'm speaking to, there's light. There's light. Once you heal, once you look within, you're going to see that there's light here. Once you start getting rid of these burdens, start opening yourself up a little bit, stop being confined to only one way of thinking, you'll start seeing a way through. We go from the 3 of Wands reversed to the 2 of Wands reversed. So you're starting to see your ships. You're looking to see your ships. You're looking to see that celebration, but it's stating you need to make this choice. You need to make the choice to really make sure you need to make the choice to do the healing and get rid of these blinders. Stop seeing, just think outside the box. See other ways you can make things work. How can I make other things work also and get my message out there also? Not just what I'm doing in one area. How can I utilize multiple areas and get my message out there so people can hear me? You know, that's how you promote. Promoting is a big one. How do you promote your brand? How do you promote yourself? How do you promote who you are? You know, you gotta promote the energy that you have. You gotta promote it. If you're not promoting yourself in the way that you need to, then you're not gonna be able to do anything. You gotta, yeah. Somebody here needs to love themselves. 3 of Swords here. Somebody needs to love themselves. They need to love who they are. They need to start loving who they are. Start loving the choices they're making. Start loving the things they do here. Start taking pride in the things they do. Start taking pride in the way that they present themselves to the world, the way they engage with the world, the way they see things about themselves. Maybe for too long you were thinking negative about yourself. You were thinking that, yeah, I can't do this, I can't do that. But you know what that does? That just clouds up your ego. That just clouds up your own self. That clouds up your own judgment. It clouds you up as a person. It clouds you up. And you start really relying on what other people are saying. And sometimes you know your own value. You know your own value more than anybody. You know what you're worth. You know what you bring to the table. You know what you can and can't do. Doesn't matter if someone's telling you can't or can. You're always right. You're going to be right regardless, because you know what you can do. You know your inner strengths. You know your weaknesses. You know your strengths. Sometimes we have a hard time struggling with them. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, though, we got the Temperance, the 2 of Pentacles, and we got the Queen of Pentacles. Right there. The Temperance, the 2 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. So somebody here is trying to balance themselves. They're really trying to balance. Take from one cup to fill the next. Get in this divine flow. And that's when you come into the fifth stage of alignment. The fifth stage of alignment in your spiritual awakening. You come into this and you're like, okay, now I'm in divine flow. Where if I have a situation that comes in, welcome in, welcome in. Don't forget to hit that like button on the way in. Consider hitting that subscribe button if the messages are resonating. And please share the channel. Share it with your friends and family. Let them know I'm on. And bring them in. Bring them in. Sometimes with this here, with the temperance, if you're in a situation where, say for example, you have an unexpected bill that comes up, you have a flat tire that comes up, something happens, things happen. You can pull from one cup, you can pull from one area and say, hey, I can pull from this area, I can pay for it here, I can still move through, and I'm still comfortable. I have enough where I can just fill this cup, pull from this cup to fill this cup, and vice versa. I know that I can go online, do a tarot read, and I can pull some more money in. I know I can go out and perform. I know I can go to my job, pick up an extra hour. I can work with somebody and say, I can work with whoever may be at your job. You can work with them and say, hey, you need you need a day off, or you want to come in a little later. I'll fill those few hours for you. I'll come in early and fill those hours for you, as long as the manager approves. I'll come in 2 hours early for you and fill those hours. That you know that they're willing to do that. Excuse me. Excuse me. And that's where you're able to fill those cups. You know what you can do to get yourself through this very quick. You don't have to be stuck in this 3-4 months later. Like the quote I said earlier. Cows, when it storms, cows run away from storm. When it thunders and lightnings and storms, cows run away from it. They run away from the storm. Buffaloes charge through the storm. They charge through the storm. They embrace the storm. They get through it so they can easily remove this in like a week instead of having this be 6 weeks. Because eventually that storm's going to catch up with you again. You keep running away from it, it's going to catch up with you. Excuse me. And this time, it might be heavier than what it was. Because you didn't embrace it, you didn't go through it, you didn't figure out your divine flow, you didn't figure out ways that you can maneuver through it and just flow with the universe. Trust the universe. In certain times, trust the universe has a better plan for you. Continue what you're doing. The universe will have a different plan for you. And you're not really going back and forth in this indecision because you know what you want. You kind of know what you want. You got resources, you know what you want. You know what you want, but figuring out how to do it is a different story. Excuse me. Sometimes we know what we need to do. We know where we need to do it, but doing it is the difficult issue sometimes. Because you want to be the queen of your pentacles. You want to have that knowledge. You have that knowledge. You have that rooted knowledge. You have that, and you know that you want to share it, and you know that you have the resources. Just like I said, all 3 cards go in line with each other. You're not going back and forth, stuck on this for weeks at a time. You know what you want. You have that flow, and you're able to make it work. You take the time you're allotted, and you handle it, and you move forward with it. Because you know you can. Because you got the 6 of Pentacles. You got the resources you need. You're balancing the resources. You're putting them where you need to go. You're putting the resources in the places that you need to balance them in. And you know that you're putting your energy where you need it. Because you're the Knight of your Cups. You're moving forward. You're taking charge. You're taking charge on your own life. You're taking charge to put the resources in the areas you need them to be in to fill your cup. Because you're making that choice. But you got to make the choice to go down the right road. What path are you going down? What path are you going down? Is it going to be the one that doesn't work for your highest good? That doesn't bring you love? That doesn't bring you true satisfaction in your own life? Because you got to love yourself. If you can't love yourself, you're not loving nobody. You're not going to love nobody. You're not going to be able to do anything. You got to love yourself. You got to take joy and pride in the things you're doing. In the things you're doing. You got to love what you're doing. And who knows? Who knows? It may actually heal yourself in the process. It may heal yourself in the process. It may. Hey, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Don't forget to hit that like, that subscribe button on the way in. Consider hitting that subscribe button, I should say, if the messages are resonating with you. If you are in need of a personal reading, everything is down in the description below. I highly recommend that you do check it out. Do check it out. Please consider checking out the Ko-Fi page. Please consider checking that out. Please consider becoming a member over there. You do get weekly readings over there, weekly collective readings, and the readings go up in levels depending on what you get. They do go up. So consider checking that out. I want to thank you for your time and energy being here today. I want to thank you for your time and energy. Unfortunately, I am going to have to end it soon. My phone is getting low on battery, so I am going to have to end it here soon. But I want to thank everybody that did show up here, everyone that did support the channel. I also, before I end the live, I want to take a moment, and I did put this up. I want to take a moment. I do want to take a moment and put this up. Over on my bio page, on my YouTube bio page, I did put up my link for my Facebook page over there. For my Facebook page. On the Facebook page I have over there, I have a food business, a home food business with cottage food law. I have put that on hold right now because it's seasonal. I have put it on hold right now while I'm working on getting some cooking space. Getting some cooking space at the moment. You know, things are kind of tight right now, trying to get some cooking space and things like that to go ahead and do different things that I can do at home with the cottage food law. So I did put that out there. Please, I highly recommend that you do go ahead and check that out. Also, check that out worldwide. Check out the Facebook page. Check it out. I do have two. I'm telling you because I'm trying to promote it also with that. Even though I'm not cooking right now and going out to live events and different things like that within the community and doing these events and cooking. Please do check out the page over there because I have a link also to my Lulu page, my Lulu bookstore page, and with the Lulu bookstore that does turn into the 2 ebooks that I have. I have 2 ebooks over there, 2 ebooks, and those 2 ebooks are recipes that I did, fall recipes, stuff like that over there, things that you can download and get recipes for. I have a sauce recipe ebook, and I have a fall recipe ebook over there that you can purchase, and that really does help to support the channel. It does help out support me. It really does help support the food business that I have on the other side of things also with things. I am working things out for that. I recommend that you do check that out over there. Do follow along over there and different things like that. I want to thank everybody that just show up on the live today. Thank you for participating along. Thank you. Hopefully, you do come on back. I do recommend that you do come on back and you do check out all the content and everything. Please, I am going to try getting more content out and try to have a set schedule. So please tune in for that. I'm going to try having a better set schedule with things weekly and try to make sure that you know when I'm going to be live in advance and everything like that and set it all up in advance. I'm going to try doing that this week for a little bit, try getting some things out. So with that said, I want to thank everybody. Please, down in the comments. Share in the comments. Share in the comments. Put your comments, your concerns, how you want the channel to move. If the prices are pretty reasonable, please let me know down in the chat. Please let me know down in the comments if the prices are too high or too low. If they're working for you, please let me know if the messages are resonating with you. If there's anything that you would like me to pray over, please put it down in the comments and everything like that. I do check those out. Please check out the guitar playing and let me know how those are going, if there's any improvement, anything that I can do. The feedback does really help the channel out and it really moves it forward. And again, the best part of Intuitive Insights is you. So with that said, I am going to end the live for today and I will be back hopefully Monday here. I'll be back again and we'll move forward and we'll get this schedule rolling forward and we'll figure this out here. So thank you for being a longtime subscriber, and thank you for showing up for the people that do show up. And you know who you are. I'm going to say this. You know who you are. The people that do show up and support. You know who you are. And thank you, Heavenly. Thank you, Universe. Thank you. Higher angel guides, higher angel spirits. If you will take a moment, everybody take a moment. I want to do a little prayer before I end this live broadcast here. Higher angel guides, higher angel spirits. Please, please, please guide my energy and protect my energy within these readings. Please let all negative energy please leave my house. Please leave my area, my space that I'm in currently today. I'm not in my normal space at the moment. You know, got to be respectful of family and things. So the area that I do get and I am allowed to have here is very thankful that I'm very thankful for it. I'm very gracious for it. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing people that did come into the channel. Thank you for allowing those people to come in and everything like that and indulge in the conversations today and everything. Thank you for getting the messages out to everyone that needed to hear them. And embrace everybody with their love life. Embrace everybody with their spiritual life. Embrace everybody on their current path they're on to help them make that choices they need to, and understand that sometimes divine timing is everything, and it does help everybody out. And sometimes divine alignment, but also divine timing is a big thing, because it does. There's always something better. There could always be something better, and it's one thing didn't work out. Maybe something better will come out. Just trust the universe and trust them. So, please guide my energy. Help me understand the messages I need. Help me understand the dreams I need to know about everything. Help me protect the family life. Help me protect my business life as things come in here pretty quick. Help me guide myself, my energy to where I need to be. And help me not to deplete my energy in the wrong places. Help me guide myself forward. And just thank you to everybody that has supported me. Thank you for everyone that's been a part of Intuitive Insights throughout the month that I have changed it up a lot. Thank you. And hopefully the algorithm does send this out to people that do need to hear it. And I'm going to say this, Spirit. The door is open. The door is open. Bring people in. I said it before. The door is open. Bring everyone in that needs to hear it. Bring them in. So with that said, on this day, God bless. Amen. Please tune in. Big things are happening. Big things are happening here at Intuitive Insights. Big things are happening. Tune in to the broadcast. Tune into the broadcast weekly for the Zodiac readings, for the 78 card reads, for the Ko-Fi membership reads. Tune in for the paid reads. Tune in for the collective reads. Tune in for the guitar practices. Tune in for the live performances when I go out and do lives and practice and gigs and trip perform. Tune in for that. Tune in to the Discord page so you can chat along, follow along, ask questions, get behind the scenes views of things. Follow along on the Ko-Fi page with the content. Follow along over on the business side of things with my food business over on the Facebook side of page of things over on Facebook. Follow along over there. Just consider becoming a member of the Ko-Fi page. Consider grabbing yourself a wonderful ebook on sauces or fall recipes over there on the Lulu page, Lulu bookstore there, that you can have and everything like that within your arsenal. So thank you again for tuning into this broadcast, and I will catch you from here to there. I'll catch y'all from here to there. Out for now. Stay fresh. Catch you on the next one.